So welcome to today's stream. Um, this is the second game of the British Championship 2026. Again, this Qiu 6 dan against Becky Li 3 dan. So last game in game 1, I think both of them have performed very well. Especially Becky performed way better than 3 dan in my opinion. But still Qiu had the first game. So today we are going to look at the second game. They currently play up to move 59. So we can start from the beginning and have a look. Wait, let me turn off the AI. So this opening is pretty new, or it's not very common. Maybe in the past days, this is called Chinese opening. Although on the c4 usually is on the hoshi. But this kind of corner enclosure, this is not the small corner enclosure or the larger knife move corner enclosure. But this one is I don't know if I should call it corner enclosure, because it looks more like an extension to the side. So Qiu may have prepared something in the corner. I don't think Qiu will play this without any preparation in this kind of game. So maybe Qiu prepare something. For example, if white invade here, then he definitely may check the variation with AI. Probably, I think. I guess if white is going to invade, probably black is going to play this one, I guess. Oh, hey, Jake. Hello, Jake and Joel. Yeah, so I think this is not common opening. So I'm quite happy to see something new, and it's not the most common, like going into 3-3. So I'm quite happy to see this kind of uncommon openings. So both of them have to go into something that's out of the book. So which is really testing their Go skills. Then this one, and then this one. This kind of e5 is more often played before the AI era. But after we study with AI, this move is less likely to be played, because we know that this move lost some points, and we are more likely to play this kind of moves. I think this is what AI suggested. In most occasions, AI like to get the points. It's less likely that AI will prefer this kind of attachment upper hand. So, but Qiu played this one. I'm quite sure that he prepared something, especially on the left hand side. You can see that black played this one. Then the inference on the bottom side, now we can see that black is having the inference here. And now you can see that the move on c13 is better than that if the stone is placed on c11. It's way more efficient. So I think this is a package of preparation. It's not like Qiu only prepared for the top left hand corner, but he is also preparing for the whole left hand side. And in the previous, like before AI, the Joseki goes something like this: double hane, and then Atari, and then extend, and then black capture this one, and then white play this one, and then Tanuki. This is more often played before. But now we know that this Joseki is slightly better for the white side. So maybe this is the reason why Qiu played this modification. So the old Joseki goes here, but Qiu played this one. I believe this will be the engine top choice because it's obviously Qiu prepare something here, so definitely the extension should be fine. It should be more preferable than the old Joseki this one, but there's nothing wrong like this. I can also see that why this Joseki is not chosen by Zeyu because if after this kind of Joseki, this kind of jump will make the bottom become quite large, or white may even push again. And this kind of inference, maybe this inference get allow white to have a very large moyo on the bottom. So probably this is better for white, I guess. So this is the reason why Qiu just played the extension. Qiu just played this extension. I think it's a good choice. And then Becky push again. This push is necessary because if, for example, if you don't push, at this point, I think like this kind of corner enclosure, or this kind of invasion, or this kind of attachment are the largest on the board. But before you play this kind of move, this push is important because if you don't push, black can peep and then probably play this one. Then this group is weak. Now this group is weak. It will prone to be attacked. If this group is attacked, then the left hand side will automatically become large. So I can understand why white push again. So I also think it's a good move. Then white push. How high? Yeah, so Becky just after the push and then play this attachment. I think this is a very good rhythm. Until now, well played from Becky. So Qiu play this one. Probably Qiu just prepare this because normally we are more expected. We expected this kind of hane or this extension, but if Qiu played this one, then probably Qiu prepare something here. Let's see what he prepare. So hane, this is very intuitive and normal, very common. Black cannot play this Atari because if this Ataris, then for example this Atari, and then for example this one, and then there's the ladder. So this ladder. If just play this one, this is very similar Atari and then extend. Then this is still the ladder. Jake said maybe white could play h9 to avoid prep. h9. Oh, this one. Yeah, I think so. Actually, I think this one is this is a very good move, and it's also this move like considered a whole board. It's not a local move. It's a whole board move. This increase the potential of whites getting the bottom side territory, but at the same time it also reduced the potential of black on the left hand side. I think this is a good move, and it is also it's also what Jake suggested, which is avoiding the preparation. Yeah, I think this is this should be some move to play in the British Championship because you don't want to fall into someone's trap or force into someone's preparation. I think this is a good choice in this kind of matches, especially you have 7 hours of thinking. Like this is 7 hours game, so this kind of move should be. I think this is preferable. But yeah, Becky just have the courage to play this kind of move. Maybe it's appreciated. Yeah, we just talk about we cannot play this Atari because the lead is now good for white. So Qiu didn't, so black didn't play the Atari because of obviously black know that black cannot play this. So black played this tiger mouth. Okay, so now it is obvious. Definitely, black prepared something. This kind of tiger mouth is not very commonly seen. And it looks like a good move as well. If I'm playing white, my first intuitive will be Atari, but this looks like a bad move. My first intuitive is Atari, but it looks like a bad move because you don't want to exchange this too. This is inside and outside exchanges. So inside and outside exchanges, this is good for black, unless you want to alive in the corner. But at this point, I don't think alive in the corner is very good. In the opening, you don't want yourself to be enclosed in the corner. I don't think this variation is good for white. So although my first intuition is to Atari, but I don't think I should Atari after a few seconds of thought. Extend may face this kind of peep and then jump. Maybe it's not very good because this kind of peep and then jump, the left hand side automatically become large. So maybe I feel like this move is not allowing black to enclose white. So for example, if white is playing this one without Atari, then black just jump. If this one, then it's similar. No matter what white play, instead of this extension, it's very likely that black can just enclose the white into the corner. So it looks like this move, white will end up in the corner. So I'm thinking about this one, but if this is played, then although now I cannot play this one because there's push, Atari and double Atari, so it's not playable. But the jump, so first of all, this jump is very valuable because it ensures the left hand side territory is blacks, and this kind of push is also not very preferable because you are pushing behind, and the more you push, the more territory black can get on top side. So although you destroy black's corner territory, but at the same time you are also giving territory on the left hand side and also the top side. So this doesn't look like good move. The extension doesn't look good. Then we need to think of some other possible choices. Jump. But jump may face this kind of Atari and then tiger mouth. So this doesn't look right as well. But you may want to exchange something like this. But the corner is huge. But this one, the corner is large. Or even probably this one. I'm not sure, but this one, the corner is large. I don't think this is good for white. Maybe double hane and sacrifice the corner. So because you can see that when black play this one, black would like white to be enclosed in a corner. Is D13 bad? D13 here. When to play D13, Jake? Now? I don't think you're talking about now, right? Oh, you mean at this point? Is it at this point? I think it's similar. I mean, oh, then Sorry, what do you mean by then? Oh, you mean now? Like this? After Black Tiger Mouth. This one. Looks like a creative move. I feel like even if black is playing this one, this doesn't look very good for white. If so if black falls into your trap and playing this one, you probably is thinking of this one, and then this one. Still, I feel like black is fine after e18. E18. Yeah, after e18, like this one. So I think Atari is already a good choice for black. If this one, like I think this one is what Jakes was thinking. And then white played this one together with them. But then the Hane, this looks similar. Black still get the top territory and the left hand side territory. So I feel like white has to play something here, but the connect will face this one, and then extend will face this one. Then probably double Hane, because well, we know that black would like white to be enclosed in a corner. Then let's have let's think about this way. So black wants me to be enclosed in a corner. Then what about I sacrifice a corner? So to not falling into what black is planning. So for example, double Hane, then connects, and then I don't know if this should be block or should be extend. If this one, then Atari and then extend, then this is a very good sacrifice, because if you now play this one, then this one just automatically white just goes into the white goes into black Moyo. So black lost the potential of getting the points on the left hand side. So probably black needs to play this one. But if play this one, is there any comments? No. So the corner is now, so Atari, and then this one, the corner is alive right now, but we don't want to make it alive, because this alive is like you are enclosing yourself in a corner, and black has a really strong influence. So before we try to alive in a corner, we need to get some benefit outside before we try to make an alive shape. So Atari and then connects. This one is not good because it lost the d18. So for example, if the jump, then now there's no clear alive shape in the corner. So if you play this one, then black jump. Inside is there's no two eyes inside. I think whatever black plays, right? Whatever black plays, something like this. So the corner is dead. So white needs this Atari. White needs the Atari to have an alive shape. If this is played, then a corner is alive. But so white needs the Atari, but white doesn't want to exchange this Atari. So and white doesn't want to play this because Atari this one, it means that you are sacrificing the corner without enough compensation. So white want to play Atari here, but cannot play Atari. White want to play Atari here, but also cannot play the Atari here. So probably white needs to play extend. If play extend, then If black play this one, then now this Atari is good, because now the exchange of these two is beneficial for the white. Because, so for example, if I play this Atari, and then black connects, if white play this one, black will not play this one. So at least this is the here. But if I play this one, if you play this one, then now I can Atari. Then now I can have a live shape in the corner. So black may not follow white's choice to play this one, then probably play the tiger mouth to kill the corner. Then now I can Ataris and then this one, I guess. I feel like this is a good exchange. We can satisfy with black getting in the corner, white gets some inference to the top right hand side. So this is fine because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 stones for black, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 stones for white and then 9 stones for black. So black spend 2 more stones in the top left hand corner and then get more territory. It should be fine, right? Because it's a good trade because black spend 2 more moves and then get a little bit more territory. So I think this exchange should be reasonable. This extension looks like important because if you don't play the corner, there's some RG. I feel this one there's some RG inside. The Ko, or actually now there's something already. So if black is trying to alive, then this is probably just Ko to leave. So probably black needs to spend another move in the corner. So probably this is a good way to end the Joseki on the top left hand corner. I don't know if this one is better or this one is better. Probably this Kasumi is better because this one is stronger, more thick. Yeah. So let's see what they played. Okay, so Becky Atari'd. Okay, so I don't think Atari is a good move. But Becky did Atari and then connects. So I think then this is this should be something that black prepared. I think this is black should be satisfied with this opening if this played like this. So white is forced to play this exchange and then this one to make sure the corner is live. And in the future, Atari and capture is Sente because this one, then this one is dead. So black has a very strong inference. Okay, so yes, black played this one and then white played the camera. Usually the corner enclosure is the largest on the board, but because just now Jake told me that Jake said this one, and I actually think this is a good move. When I see this move, I immediately recall Jake just suggested this one because this is the move that increasing the potential of white and decreasing the potential of black. Black is now investing quite a lot here for the inference. So black needs to get some territories or attack something to get the investment. But so this kind of camera is good to limit the possible potential for the inference. So I think maybe white should play this camera. But of course, this kind of corner enclosure cannot be bad. But this is just good locally. But for the whole board, I feel like this is a good choice. This one. Split these two groups. Then because this one, these few stones, white need to treat it as inference. White cannot treat it as weak group. If white treat this as weak group, then this exchange are good for black. Because black get the territory, then white gets some stones outside, then white needs to treat this group as inference and attack the stones on k3. So some of the moves are should not be in your mind. So for example, this kind of move should not be in your mind. Because this kind of move, then black can just 2-space extension, then black is just settled with some points. Before, this area should be white's potential, so you cannot allow black to alive in the bottom side easily. So this move is also should not be considered, because this one is very defensive, so you want to use this influence to attack the black. So probably this kind of pincer should be played. This one is also possible, but it leaves in the future this kind of invasion. So probably this one, and then jump, and then this push, or this one, something like this. So what did white do? White push again. Push again is fine, as long as you push few times and then pincer the k3. So you can push a few times on the top side and then you pincer, then it will be fine. So, Qiu double hanet. It looks similar. Wait, this one then extend, then connects, and then this one. Now white may play this one, because if jump, then there's the peep, and then jump. Maybe this is Becky's plan. Oh, Becky double hane. Double hane is not a good move, because double hane will end up in a gote. So extend is a sente, because for example, if black is played this one, then I can Achari and then ladder the stone. This trade maybe black should still play this trade, but the puniki on the center is also very important. So I think this is a good trade. But white should definitely extend, because if you don't extend, if you play double hane, then Atari connects and this one, then white need to spend another move in the center. If you, for example, play this one, then this extension, this stones is now very lonely. So this become a lone group. You cannot do this. So extension should be played. I think extension should be played and then play this one or this one, just to attack the stones on k3. But Becky double hane, I don't think this is the good move. And then Atari connects, and then and then extend. Yeah, this is right, because white needs to spend another move in the center. If not, there's no point you'd play double hane. So when Becky played the double hane, it means that white wants to control the center. So if you play this and then leave it there, then it means you are not controlling the center. You are contradicting yourself. So this move is reasonable. Mentioned last time, but Becky is really good at counter-attacking, so this might be a bit hard. She beats me with she beats you. Are you talking about the game you played in the candidates? Yeah, but now why should use the inference to attack the k3, and then now black just very comfortably get a stactal shape on the bottom. I think this opening is very preferable for black. Very preferable, because black has the territory and settle the group in white's potential and moyo. Oh, you played more than once. I didn't know you guys played more than once. I thought the game you guys only played was in candidates. I didn't follow all the games. Oh, I suddenly remember. I suddenly remember if extend. Black cannot play this one to Black cannot play this one to ask for Sente. So for example, if white is playing this extension, then black may extend here for the Sente. Because before, if now you play this one, then there's the ladder. So black may think, oh, what about if I push again and then I play this one? Then now I have a Sente and you cannot ladder me as well. So this is not fine, because when black play the push, white has a very good in between move, which is this one. So if you do not, so for example here at this point, if white play this one, this is not okay, because there's this one, then this one, then corner, white is dead. Or there's another possible move, which is this one, and then Atari, and then this one. This one is also dangerous for the white, but when the center goes like this, now there's a cutting point here. There's a cutting point here. Then now this is okay, because now black cannot play this one. The cut, Atari, extend, Atari, then now Atari, and then this one, then capture. So if black want to push this one, then white can play this one to ask black. So what are you going to play? Now you cannot play this one because I have the cut. So black needs to retreat here. Then now white is happy. White is happy to let you get this Sente, or I can now Hane, because you pay the price in the corner. Then now white is happy to not ladder your stones. So usually this should not be played. Connect is better. But yeah, in the real game, the double Hane was played. And I think this opening is preferable for the black. Oh, even even at this point, white is playing the top side. I still think Becky should play something on the bottom side. I understand this move. So because if, for example, something is played here, then this kind of extension should still get some points here. But I think the top side is not that huge. So first of all, white has 2 stones here. It reduced most of the potential for black to get territory on in the middle. It limits the territory on top side, and you have the camera here. So it's hard for black to get a lot of territory on the top side. So here should be larger, because you have already invested a lot of move here. You want to get something in, even now this is a settle shape. Even now black has settle shape here, you still pressure this group. So for example, this one, for example, something like this, or probably this kind of move. Something like this, you need to pressure the black. If not, you cannot allow black to alive here too comfortably. And it is even possible that if you place something like this, black may counter-attack like this, or counter-attack like this. Then now you turn into become the person who need to defend. So before, you were the one who should be attacking, but now white become the person who need to defend. So I think this move is a little bit not playing on the correct place. Yeah, so so Qiu did not miss the chance and then play this approach in the corner. So this is not only approach to the corner, this is like double approach already. So what white is going to play? Kick, and then this one. Yeah, now white is playing very defensively, and white shouldn't be. Like, white shouldn't be defend. White shouldn't be the one who defend. White should be the one who is going to attack. But now the attack and defense position has switched. So I think the opening is favorable for black. Oh, hi Bao Ifan. You're right. Hmm. I think that there's nothing. There's nothing. Nothing wrong. But I think there's some inaccuracy. So this kind of jump, it connects the two stones here with these stones. But this is not very efficient, because in the future there's still some kind of cut. There's still some kind of cut. Connects and push and cut. Black may need to play this. Then there's still this peep and this kind of peep. It's very annoying. So I think black should play the Nobi. Is it called Nobi? This kind of Nobi. This kind of move. Should, to make sure this group is very, very thick. There's no attacking method. I think this is inaccuracy, but there's nothing wrong. I also think that it is possible that so this, now it looks like this cut is playable because black cannot ladder these stones, and this Atari, there's a call. I think Qiu also think that this kind of peep is Sente. Then now black can just ladder this. Probably this is the reason why black chose this Joseki. No, chose this variation instead of this one. Probably this is one of the reasons. But if we compare this to this, it looks like this is thinner, not as good as before, and it leaves this kind of RG. So I think this is an inaccuracy, although it is not a huge mistake. Yeah, you're right, Jake. Yeah, white should be the one who is attacking and having the influence, but yeah, it is possible that white will get attacked in the future. So yeah, it's kinda not very preferable. Okay, so what did they? Okay, so white chose to play cautiously. So white did not play something in this area and play this one very cautiously. Now, if white is not playing something, then maybe black should play something like this peep, and then so we cannot kill this group. So although this group is not as strong as we look, but it's impossible to kill this group. Although we cannot kill this group, but we can make use of this group to take care of this kind of weakness. So there are some weakness here. So the squares are the weakness, because in the future, like this kind of move, there's so many different peeps. So black may make use of this kind of the triangle weak stones. They are not totally live yet, so maybe something like this one, and then jump to make sure that all your RG is removed. Or probably if you don't want to exchange this, maybe just jump. Then it also remove all the RGs. At least there's no peep anymore. At least there's no peep. So I think jump or this kind of jump, I think both are possible. Oh wow, but you are in Kazakhstan. I didn't know. Yeah, good luck. I didn't know there's a tournament in Kazakhstan, but it should be quite far, right? Have you finished your study? Have you graduated, or is only semester break and you have to do the second year? Because I don't know if your course is 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. I'm not sure. So, let's go into the real game. Wait, I'm a bit shocked about this move. I'm really a bit shocked. What was the purpose of this move? I have no idea. I'm so sorry, but I need to say that. This doesn't look good. This is because where's the points? What was the reason? Is the reason why black played this for me? I feel like black would like to. So black may preparing for this kind of escape. This kind of escape. This kind of jump. This is what I thought. Black thinks they're winning. Probably black is thinking about the some to escape this stone to attack these two stones, but this is so far away. And this group is not totally alive or yet, so how is a little bit. Oh, you just beat Kim. Oh, congratulations! Wow, you must be very happy, and you grab a lot of ratings as well. So I feel like, is it the second time you beat Kim, right? Is it the second time? I think it's the second time you beat Kim, right? Yeah, anyway, let's go back to the game. I think this is should I say this is over aggressive? Or what should I call this? At least I don't see the purpose of this move. I prefer the jump. I prefer jump this one. Or this one. Something here. Something taking care of the bottom group. A little bit strange to me. I'm not sure the purpose. Becky is good. So Becky find this one. Becky's play very nice. Okay. Can she find a peep? Oh, this one. Also an option. Also a motion. And then Hane. So Becky is thinking about getting the points here and then strengthen the stone here. Then it's easier for white to get the territory on the right hand side, which I think is a good choice. There's nothing wrong with this. But I still prefer peeping here. I still prefer this peep. The reason is this kind of this is a sente. So for example, of course I'm not playing this now because I will face this push and cut. But when I'm safe, this is a sente because the jump in the corner will make this group dead. So you have to defend. And this Hane is almost a sente as well because I can play the tiger mouth into the corner. Then if this ends up like this, there's not that much of points in the top in the right hand side. I think Becky wants Qiu to fight. Yeah, but if Becky wants Qiu to fight, Becky did not attack the move on K3. Becky decided to play some safe move in the center. So I think the value on the right hand side isn't very large. I don't think it's very large. So I think the peep is better because because we should treat the right hand side like this. So it's treating the right hand side like this, then white definitely will not play this one. So if white shouldn't play this one, then that's the same. At this point, this may not be very good. I don't think this is at least this is not the best choice. There are some better decisions. I prefer the peep. And because after the peep there's the cut. But of course white is not going to cut because now you're sacrificing the peep, so and black stones are all strong, so you're not cutting right away. But maybe something like something like this one. Then push and then Atari. Then the whole group is not alive. So I prefer playing the peep. But Becky played this one. And then Qiu played the attach and Qiu did want to escape. Yeah, I understand about yeah, this should be what they think. Like Zeyu wants to play the game peacefully, and then Becky wants the game to be as messy as possible. But this is strange. Now the role has switched. The one who is creating messiness is Qiu. So see, Qiu is creating messiness. He is escaping. But you can see that white is playing all the moves are so safe. White is playing so safe, but black is the one who's creating trouble. Oh, by the way, the left hand side, I think white should attack Hane and connects, and black should also do the same. I think there's so many chances for white to play this Hane and connects. This is 4 points, Sente 4 points. So both of them should play this. Black also has a lot of decisions, like this one. Black should also play this. How come they're not playing this Hane and connects? I'm not sure what was the reason, but they should have played. Probably they overlooked that. That are 4 points endgame, and now it's Sente, so you should play it because it's impossible for white to invade in the future. So white should exchange that, and black should also. Okay, so escape. So this move is probably the plan of this one. So black play K14 because black would like to escape the stones at K9. Probably this was the reason, because if not, I cannot find the purpose of playing the K14. But I still think that black is inviting trouble. So black is theoretically, on paper, is a better player, and he, as what Bao Yifan has suggested, he should be seeking for some secure way to win the game. But this game is a bit strange that Qiu, instead of playing peacefully, Qiu is inviting for some trouble. So for example, what can white do here? So first of all, Hane is almost a no-brainer. So white should Hane. Black cannot jump because this is dead. So black has only one choice, which is the empty triangle. And now, actually, white is already very happy, because now you play the empty triangle, you should be happy. Yeah, white should be very happy to make black to play the empty triangle. And then, so this group cannot be dead, right? Even if I'm not spending a move, it won't be dead. At least it is not going to die. Then, what about this Atari? Black cannot play this, right? Because if you play this, that it means I jump. You wretch. This doesn't look right. So if there's nothing you can do, so for example, if you play this one, Hane and then Atari, if there's nothing you can do with this group, then my Atari is very good. Because if you play something and then I push and capture, then this is very large. Unless you have something to do with this group. But now I don't think there's something. Yeah, of course we play Hane. Of course we have to play this Hane. Like, so what can black do to this triangle group? Prop peep, and then at least it doesn't look like this group. This is not killable, right? Jump. Then this one, it has to be alive. It has to be alive, right? It has to be alive. Or this kind of this one. Is he really saying that he can kill? I think so. I think Qiu is saying that he can kill, but it doesn't really look like but to be honest, I think Qiu is not an attacking player. If he play this kind of move, I think he is planning for controlling the games. Like he's creating some weak group for White. So when White has some weak group, White is threatened not to play some aggressive move. So in this kind of indirect way, he can then control the points that White has on the board and to ensure the thickness. So I think this is just my opinion. I think what Childe is thinking is he escaped these two stones and then play this and to play this empty triangle is in a plan of taking care of this group thicknesses indirectly as a more efficient way to take care of this group. This is what I thought. This is what I thought he was thinking. I'm not 100% sure, but according to my understanding to his playstyle, I don't think he's trying to kill the white group. He's trying to make the white group become weaker, then threaten white not to play some aggressive move against his own group. So this is what I think. But at this point, I feel like the Atari is very strong. I don't see any good way for black to attack this group. If there's no good way to attack the triangle white group, then it's hard to get back the loss for the Atari in P7. Is there any stronger response? If except this jump, because this jump is 100% you cannot kill. There's 100% you cannot kill. Unless you are playing this one. But this one also doesn't look right. This still doesn't look right. At least I have this kind of thing. Or, okay, this one is also alive. So, I don't think this is easy to kill. Can I play this one? Because if I play this one, then maybe now I can kill. No, but double peep and pray. But maybe I played. Sorry. Maybe I played this one. Then you cannot play this one because now I have tiger mouth that are very good eye shape. So this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, then it's going to die, right? Yeah, this is dead. So now you cannot do this. It doesn't look that's a very good choice. So this peep. Yeah, huge risk. Huge risk is black try to kills, and I think this is what should be preferable for Becky. Peep here. Still it doesn't look like yeah, you're right. This is a prey. First of all, I think this one it doesn't look dead. This one doesn't look dead. I don't know if I can even play this one because this one the point is better. The point is better if I can play this and not dying. If I can play this and not die, then the points is very bad for black. but this one is a little bit dangerous. It's hard to say, but this one looks easier. This one looks easier. Yeah, I agree. I don't think Qiu is trying to kill. Yeah, so let's see what they play. Oh, why did not Hane? How come? How can white not Hane this one? How can you? I mean, I understand why Becky played it. So Becky is a little bit afraid of this group is in danger. But I mean, how can you resist the urge? How can you resist the urge to play this kind of Hane? Because you are asking your opponent to play the empty triangle. You really want your opponent to play this empty triangle. So I can understand why Becky played this one. She's taking care of this group. It's reasonable, but how can you resist the urge? That needs a lot of self-control not to play this Hane. Even this group is dying, maybe I am still going to play this one. Okay, anyways, let's see what happened. Hane. Actually, their moves are a little bit not what I expected, because usually the shape we play extend. But Qiu played Hane, but it doesn't look wrong. It looks fine. But I mean, my intuitive is to play this one. I'm not saying the Hane is wrong, but it's just my intuitive looks like extends is more common. But Hane, I don't think there's any mistake. It's just I may need to I think this maybe Qiu calculate for quite longer than me, and then he found that this one is better than the extension. But my first intuitive is to extend. So Hane, and then Hane, yeah, and then Tiger Mouth, and Tiger Mouth is also not what I expected, because this kind of shape usually you connect. Play this one, you are in the future. There's this kind of peep, and you are also, so for example, if white play this one in the future, this is not possible as well, because now there's the throw in and then ladder. So usually this is connects, but this one Tiger Mouth, I'm not sure. Maybe Qiu calculates something that needs the tiger, because maybe this Tiger Mouth is needed. I am not sure, but I prefer the connects. I prefer connect more. Yeah, probably Jake. Yeah, Jake probably. But it's a little bit too relaxed. I think it's a little bit too relaxed. Oh, so this is actually what is played. Oh, but when Qiu played this, I think I interpret him correctly. He is thinking if connects, and then Tiger Mouth. So in the future, there's still a cut. Although actually after extension, there's no cuts, because now you can play this one. Maybe he doesn't want this kind of peep. I'm not sure, but I think I interpreted him correctly, because this Tiger Mouth, he may be more happy about the shape. Now there's the double Tiger Mouth. Maybe this is why he decided to play the Tiger Mouth, I guess. But this Tiger Mouth is all. I still think connects is better, because in the future this kind of attach is not possible, because you still end up with this kind of very bad shape. Okay, so push Atari, please. Becky, could you please Atari? I'm begging. I hope the next move White is playing the. Is it the? Oh, we just chase up the life. We are now just chase up the life, so they are Becky is playing the next move, and I am begging that Becky can Atari here. I'm feeling a little bit uncomfortable that this Atari is not played. I'm not sure, but I hope that Becky is playing the Atari. Oh no, they have played a lot. I did not refresh. Okay. Also, Becky played the peep. How come? How come this was not played? But actually, you can play this and then play this one, right? It is the same, right? Or maybe Becky was afraid Atari, then Black Tanuki. Come on, just capture and gamble this group. What about gambling this group? I think gambling this group is a good choice. This doesn't look like a dead. This doesn't look dead. So why don't we just gamble this group? Yeah, even for example, okay, if I'm still afraid, what about if I just alive here? I don't know, maybe this one. The Atari is also large, but Becky is saying that Becky doesn't want Becky is saying I don't only want this too. She wants everything. So she is playing this one. She's also looking for this group. Okay, so she's aggressive. Actually, this is a good sign. She should be aggressive. When she's playing against Zeyu, she should play as aggressive as possible. So I think this is a good sign. But is this move possible? Then that's another thing. But this is a good spirit. What I'm seeing here is Hane. This one, if you want to cut, you need to Hane, right? In double Hane, right? But there's the cut, and then there's this one. M5 peep should have been played. M5 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, but they haven't played. Yes, I agree. I agree. This peep should have played, but they have not played. The sequence I see is this one doesn't. I don't think white can separate the black group. Hane and cut this squeeze. I didn't miscalculate, right? No, I don't think so. I don't think I miscalculate. So, I think looks like this one. I think white needs this one. Okay, see what white does. Yeah, white just play this one and then, yes, white did what I do. Oh, I see. But this variation doesn't look good for black for white. What about just if we exchange this, then it's different, right? If we do the same, so for example, if we do the same, now we can cut, right? Can we? Yes, we can. Can we? Yeah, we can. All right. Um. Is there other way? Yeah, we can. This one, this one, this one. So yes, white should exchange this one first. White should exchange the peep before doing anything here. And actually, if white really want to cut the group, is it this jump is also possible? Jump is also possible, right? Maybe this one is a little bit overly aggressive. But now after this tiger mouth, this become a very hard game for white because this 3 stones is not live. And then white need to find a severe attack to attack this cutting point. But this is hard because Atari connects this one. Even if black is playing Atari and then this one, it doesn't look like black is... But I think black can just sacrifice the bottom. This is hard. I think it's hard for hard for white to play. Yeah, I think actually now is a very good chance for white to launch some very severe attack to black. Peep and then this one, or peep and then jump. I think peep and then Atari is also very good. No, I don't think this group can be dead, and then Atari just automatically get a lot of points. This one looks like some bad exchanges. Now the game is easier for black. So Becky Atari connects, and then tiger mouth. But this doesn't look like so this is a very large move first, and then this move not only make black alive, but also threatening the life and death of white. I think probably white can only play this move to make sure herself is alive. But this is even a Gorte. This is even a Gorte. Because if you block then connects, there's cut, cut, cut. Too many cuts. White need to do something here. This one? Probably this one is what white can gamble on. And then Atari connects. This one. Let's see if Becky find a attach and cut. I think Becky can only hope for this attach and cut. But actually, is large camera the best choice? Is there any other move? Oh, black should jump. Black should jump. Jump is better because if white play this one, there's an attach. Black has this strategy. So jump should be played first, and then jump, and then whatever, or this one. I don't know, but something. Jump should be played. I think jump should be played. I don't think there's any counter attack, right? Is there any counter attack? I missed. No, because this one I have Atari. This one? No, this one is not okay as well, right? Atari and then connects. And this one throw in and then capture. I don't think I miss anything. So jump should be played. Jump and then something something. Or something. Or something. I don't know, but jump should be played because this destroy the eye shape of white. This one, then probably this one, I guess. Or Becky can find this one. If Becky find this one, then probably it's still fine. Oh, Becky find the attach, but Becky did not cut. Did I miss anything? Okay, did I miss anything? If Becky, so Becky attach, which means Becky finds something, but Becky did not play this one. Becky played the Hane topside, but did I miss anything? Is this not possible? Chat, did I miss anything? Chat, did I? I don't think I missed anything, right? This one should be fine. I mean, this one should be a good result for white. Or Becky doesn't want this because Becky think that this one is large, so Becky doesn't want this. But I connected all my stones with some points and a cente, so it should be fine. Is there any good counter? I don't see it. This one is. I think black cannot be happy with this one because now this is even cente. Or maybe I play this one is still fine because now the bottom this attach is cente, this is cente, everything is cente. So did I miss anything? Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Thanks, Jake, for confirming my calculation because come on, because they have 7 hours. Like this game is very long. If I did not like because each move they play they have 40 seconds and they have 1 hour and something for the time. So it's 1 hour something and 40 seconds Fisher. So this is a very long game. They should have enough time to have a long think. I think this should. I feel like this should be cut. If I did not miss anything, then cut should be played. So let's see. But this variation is the same as this one. This version is the same as playing the Kusumi. So Becky's variation is the same as the Kusumi. Then maybe this doesn't look like a good result for white. But overall, white still successfully get a Sente to manage this group. So now we really chase up to the last move. Okay, so Becky played the extension. Yeah, I can understand why Becky played this variation. So Becky think that this is a Sente, and then Becky think that taking care of this 3 stone is very important. So after this variation, she successfully get the Sente and then play the third line crawl. I can understand that. Probably it's a good choice as well. But I think they're better because the variation I just discuss, this one is also Sente. This one is also Sente because if you Tanuki, then looks like the bottom is not really alive. Because so, but I can understand overall I can understand both of them. Like white still successfully get the Sente and then play this move to settle the 3 triangle stones. So overall I understand what they are talking about. So now we chase up to the live. So there are a few things that on the board is not decided yet. The first thing and the most painful thing I feel is the Hane and Connect. Both of them are not playing this one. It's like black should Hane and Connect and white should also. This is Sente 4 points. So both of them did not have the time to play this, or they overlooked this because of the intense fight in the center. I think one of them should try to find a time and play this Hane and Connects. And when Becky play this one, is also threatening the life and death for the black group. Black should also try to take care of this group, and there's the potential cut here. Hane cannot be played. Jump is not very playable as well because there's a wedge and then Atari and then cut. So it's not an easy move for black right now. If white gets to play Hane, it would be amazing. If this one, then Hane is also a Sente. So the next move is probably difficult for black. Now when I see this crawl on the 3rd line, I understand more and more about the decision of white to play this. Like I'm not saying that this is the best variation, but because white really want to play the crawl on the 3rd line, then white is 100% sure that this will end up in a Sente. Then white play this. My move is not 100% because how do you know if black will Tanuki or not at this point? So for example, if black Tanuki, is it 100% that I can kill this group? The answer is no. Because there's the peep and this one, and then there's this jump. There are so many calculations here that the answer is you don't necessarily know unless you spend a long time of calculate. For me at this point, I don't think I can like accurately calculate everything. But locally, this should be the best variation. But I can understand now. I understand why Becky decided to play this variation, because Becky think that this one is 100% Sente, and then she will be able to play this one for the R11. So when I see this crawl, I understand more about the decision previous. So maybe this is a good decision. Maybe this is a good decision. Yeah, so Qiu play the extension. Yeah, I feel like this is the only move, because no matter what you play here, so no matter you play turn, you play jump, whatever you play, white will play this one. So there's no other moves. No matter what you play, this Atari and cuts is very strong. So that's why black has no choice. Black has to play this one. The next move is important. There are a few decisions. So black wants to play a turn to threaten the life and death of this group. So white need to decide how to make this group alive. But white really not want to play this jump. If you play this jump, then this is a Sente. this is sente, this is sente. There are too many sentes. Then if these are all sentes, and this one and then this one will be difficult for white to respond because this group now is being surrounded by the black. Is it worth the exchange Q10? You mean black to play Q10? Like now? At this point? Or you think at this point? I think you mean at this point, right? Oh, this one, then probably this one. There's still the cut. So maybe this one doesn't solve everything, but I can understand this because this one, although it doesn't solve anything, but it solved at least this Hane is not sente. But the next move is very important because white doesn't want to play this. This one is hard for white to respond after. So, for example, if you don't want black to have so many stones on the upper hand, then white may play this. But this is similar right now because there's still this one and then this one and then this one. It's better, but it's not that much better. It's not like that much better. So the next move is very important. I'm not sure what should be played. But next move is very important. Probably this one. Because this one maybe is good. I'm not sure. Maybe this one. And then play something here. But the next move is very like I don't know what to play next. Did they play something? Oh, white did play this one. But to be honest, this move actually also shows that Becky is very good. Like Becky know what is going on. Becky did not play this. Becky played the second line, so Becky understand what is happening. Becky is saying that she doesn't want black to have a move here. Then, so Becky definitely read very good. Becky has very good reading skills. So Becky played the camera. It already shows that he plays very well. But the question is, if black is still playing this one, then what to play after? Hmm. I'm not sure what to play. Because if extend, then this one. Hane? Hane, that's the same? Hmm. Maybe there's this kind of Atari and then this one. Or then maybe it's this one and then this one, this one, this one, and then this one. Maybe something like this. Or if this one, then this attach. But this attach still did not go back because there's cut. Atari, then this one. Can I extend then? Still pretty difficult. Still pretty difficult for white. I currently I don't see any very good ways for white to attack this whole group, but now there's still chances because it is a good chance for Becky. Because after this one, black needs to be cautious how to settle down this group, and black may make mistakes, and one single mistake will lose the game. Now both players need to play very cautiously. So white need to make sure black has at least as possible Sentes in the middle, and white needs to make sure that this group can escape. Then this black group will be surrounded by white, and for black it's the other way around. Black need to make sure this group is alive, having good eye shape, but the eye shape of black is not very good right now because there's the cut that is not 100% solved, and then the eye shape, this is a fake eye. So I think now this is a really good gambling position, but I still prefer to play black because the center triangle zone is not strong enough to kill the black group. But it's hard to say when you are playing the game. It's not that easy because you need to calculate a lot. Can we ignore R13? Can we ignore R13? So this one. Yes, we probably can ignore this one. But then he captured this one. Then the life and death is very hard for white. So if you spend this move, for example here, then there's this one. So it's hard because now there's an eye. So probably I think this is a possible choice. But it's still a little bit hard to capture all the black. It is a good idea, but it's still hard to find the correct move orders to accomplish right hand side is alive, at the same time make sure that the eye shape for black is not good. We have to destroy black's eye shape, but at the same time we have to make sure we are alive, so it's difficult. Q10 for white. this one. I think I don't want to exchange this one because I can have different ways of playing this one. Maybe in the future I need this one for I shape. I don't know if I need this one for I shape or I need this one for I shape, or I need this one for I shape. These are all senteis, so I may want to keep everything. If because black doesn't really have a choice of what to play here, black may just able to play this one. But if black play this one, then still do we still have I shape? It give black white a little bit more moves on the right hand side, so maybe white want to keep the options of senteis. So maybe we are not exchanging this one right now. I don't know, maybe in the future we need to, but maybe now we don't want to do anything. Hmm. So did they play the next move? Oh, so black play this one, then block. The next move is like no brainer. The next move should be block. But then what's the plan for black? I'm not sure what's the plan for black. Maybe now it's a very good gambling situation for black. For white. Like this may be something Becky wants. Theoretically, black has a Sentei. Yes, right. Black has Sentei. Like this one, this one, this one. This is Sentei. Because if you play something else, then this one, this one, this one, then it's alive. So yes, black has a Sentei. But does this Sentei save black? That's another thing. Like this one, this is Sentei. Like there's a few things we have to consider. Like first is, can black alive? And second is, if black is alive, how to make it alive? And if the alive method is good. If you're alive and then you make white strong everywhere, then maybe you lost in points. So black needs to be precise in how to make his group to alive. I still think this should be played. I still think this should, because if you play something in the center, then even if I'm playing this one, there should be I here. So if I can alive in the territory of white, then it will be very good. So white doesn't want black to alive in his territory, and white want black to alive like something like this. This is the best variation for white. Of course, it is impossible to end up like this, but this is the best variation that white can get. So this one, I think still black should play this one, but has they played? I don't think they have played. Also, Becky played this one. I don't think this is. I think this one is not a good move. The reason is push and cut. What to play? First of all, you cannot Atari because I have Atari and then capture. So this 3 song is dead. You cannot play this one. This one is dead. If you play this one, then now there's 2 ways. This push. This is one way. Then this is one way. Second way is that there's this one. Probably this one is also okay. So yeah, the cut works. So, but I can understand this move. This move is saying that white doesn't want black to have the eye. Like this one, there's, as what you said, there's a Sante eye here. So Becky is saying that she's not giving the eye. But the push and cut looks very severe. And actually, black can push this one first. Because pushing this one, then this looks very. This does. No one wants to play this, right? But you cannot block. And then block, just push, cuts, then no variation. And this one, so this one is Sante. Jump. This cannot be dead. I mean, black will not be dead. Like for sure. This one, black just cannot die. And white need to be careful. So I think connect is a mistake. I think if white play this one, this is still a close game. This should be a close game. Because it's hard for black to have a very precise plan of how to make an alive shape, but at the same time not hurting the center. It's difficult. And then if we only look at the points, black has only the left-hand side territory. Only one big territory, and the others are very small. But white has this corner, and this corner, and something here. Like 3 corners and something. I think it is playable for white if this is played. But now when this is played, if black find this push, then it becomes a very difficult game for white. So white need to make sure that the center group of this center group of black needs to be a burden for black for the whole game. Once this center group become not a burden for black, and at the same time black has enough points, then the game is over. So white need to make sure before that this group settled, white need to get enough benefits to win the game. But after this connect, I think if black find this push, it will be difficult. Okay, so they are having a lunch break of 30 minutes, so what is the last move? So the last move is disconnection, so let's take a 45 or 1 hour break because they are having a lunch break as well. So let's have a break and we'll continue at 3 o'clock. And now actually we are seeing if black can find this one. This is the only thing we are waiting for. If black can find this one, then white can only play this one. Then very likely that black will alive. Because this one and then this one, the center is not alive. And then this jump is also a center. So it's hard for white to play. if white blocks, then push and cut. So we are actually seeing if black finds this push, but because they're going to have lunch, so we will come back at 1 hour later. Let's say at 3. So I'll see you guys at 3. Before the rig, we found that this push, and then if block, then there's push and then cut. Then this will just make this 3 stones. This just kill the 3 stones. Then after this 3 stones is dead, the whole black dragon is alive. So yes, Qiu found that wait. Yes, so Qiu found the push. So Becky cannot block, so Becky must retreat on hour 11. So yes, retreat on hour 11. And then push again and jump. Yes, so Qiu played perfectly. Qiu found the variation that he needs to make sure his group is alive. And also when this stone is here, then there's, so for example, if play this one, then there's this one and then this one. Then I think now it's very difficult for white to capture the whole dragon. So Becky jump. Why didn't Becky block? Oh, because if you block, then there's this Ataris, and then this is a Sente. So after this, then these whites are all dead. So Becky cannot play this. So Becky retreats and play this one. Retreat here. So if play the same, then there's this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and then there's the mi of AB. So if black is playing this one, white can connect. If white is playing this one, then connects here. So this is the reason why whites play this one. This is some good reading. So this is the reason why whites play this one. But although this one successfully make sure that this group is connected, but white has paid a lot. So first of all, the territory on the right hand side is damaged. And second, this group is actually, I'm not sure, this group doesn't look like alive, because, so for example, this descent, if black play this descent, white has to block, and then Hanan connects, and then this one, this whole white group is not alive. So for example, if jump, then actually it this one cut, and then this is dead. So white may actually play this one to not allow black to have the first line as Sente, but still will be similar. Either this one, and then this one. This is still dead. Actually, even if black is just play this one, I don't think white can alive. Can white alive? Atari connects. Oh, maybe this one is alive. Or maybe this one is alive because there's an eye here. Oh, so maybe this is still alive because there's an eye at here. But there's now the peep and then this one. Oh, I see. So So there is the peep and then this one. So this group is not alive as well. Well, I need to check if there's comments. Okay. I think this looks like a very difficult game now for white. Because this is a Sente. Then peep. If this one, then this one is Sente, then this one. I'm not sure how white can continue if this is played. And also in the center, although this one is probably not feasible because there's a Miai, but what about this one? And although this one maybe there's some variation, but even if white can escape, just like imagine if white can escape, the corner is also dead. So I don't think it is easy for white to enclose the black into enclose this black and then not and at the same time save these stones. I think it's difficult. And is it possible that this kind of attach? So Hane extend and this one. Now this is the push and cut. With Hane. Then there's this one. Oh, then now this is Sente, right? Or maybe this is still fine. Or maybe this is still fine. Yeah, but if this is a Sente, so if this is Sente and then, for example, just let's say if white is alive, this kind of camera still enclose the white into black sea, so it's hard. How does white win? I don't know. I have no idea how can white win. At this point, it's hard already. At least if black is not making any mistake, if black is not making any mistakes, it looks like there's so many different ways for blacks to alive. Oh, this is what happened in the game, right? So after the jump is so black win by resign. Yeah, there's no way to continue. It's impossible to continue. This is a Miai. So Qiu played very well. Qiu is finding the best sequence to make sure this group is alive. So Qiu picked this one first. So there's no other different kind of variation. If, for example, if black is playing this one, then probably there will be some variation such as this one, such as this one, this one, this one. So Qiu is removing all this kind of possible sequences and then peep and then this descent. So he's playing very well. And then Atari and then this one. Now after this descent is a Miai A and then B. So after Becky play this one, then jump, the corner is dead, then there's no way to continue. When this group is alive and corner is dead, there's no way to continue. So I think this concludes the whole British Championship 2026. Qiu won 2-0. So Qiu becomes the 2026 British champion. Congratulations. I think this is kind of the end of the commentary, but if you have any questions to ask, I'll stay here for 10 more minutes. So if I receive any questions until 15:20, I will still answer. If we do not have any questions until 15:20, then we'll end the stream. I think this is a good game until this one. Until I think the losing move is this one. The connects here is a losing move. If white managed to play this block, I think this is still a very close game. I think this is still a close game because although if black play this one, it's still very likely that black can escape or make two eyes. But there's so many points for white. Like black has top right hand corner, bottom right hand corner, and some points center and top left hand corners. And black only has the left hand side. So I think there's still a good chance for white to come back. But after this connection, after this push, I think the game has just gone after this one. So the losing move probably is this connection. So before this connection, I think white play very well. There are only a few questionable moves, and black play very creative openings, and probably the most questionable choice for black will be this one. This is we don't know the purpose of this move. But now we know that black was preparing for this escape to attack these two zones. I think maybe probably Becky could try to fight this and then try to gamble the game like this. But eventually, I think even when Becky played this one, the game still continues and it's still pretty even. Although I think black is slightly ahead, but this is still pretty even until this point. After it connects, I think the game is gone. After Qiu play this one, then the game is gone. Okay, so I think there's no questions. So I'll end the stream now. So thank you for watching the commentary, and congratulations to Qiu for winning the British Championship 2026.